Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video. I hope you guys are doing well today. This time back in a Quarter Stars 17. And yeah, let's see what we're doing. So we did the Alcathar 16, got this key. Got two really nice items from Alcathar. Go, come on, boat. Why am I so far behind? So everyone's talking about the Maelstrom ring from here. We all want it, the Whetstone. I wouldn't mind an Infernal Ret actually. It would probably replace my Eye of Scovold, but yeah, we'll see what loots we get. Haven't had loot for a couple of runs now, so here's hoping. Although there's no weapons, which is a little bit sad. Oh my god, I've got the longest possible boat, and I was already behind. So I'm gonna use my cooldowns on the first pack. They're gonna be up quick enough anyway. Would pulling with like paralyze or something work from stick? So my goal here is obviously not be the last DPS. I mean, it's very unlikely with these two in the group. They're both very geared and pumped, but I think he got a charger station off that fair. Yep. So we're not dragging him into the next one. We probably would have had we have got that kick. I've got next kick. Oh, I've got this kick even. We got putty cats as well. Yeah, it wasn't particularly good, unfortunately. Bad communication on the sentry. We should have just CC'd it, and I shouldn't have gone near it. Tank got obliterated, unfortunately. I don't know what his eye level is. 395. It's actually still pretty good. Nice little bloodlust there. I have my cooldowns back up. Gonna just use my cooldowns here. Don't want to risk anything going wrong again. So, I mean, we're already, like, look how far we are in the instance. I've already got two uses of my cooldowns. This is why I'd say so often, just as many uses as many uses as possible. So I'm going to stand at range, hopefully take the cats. Obviously, I can renewing blaze a lot of the damage, so it really doesn't make much difference for me at all. Gonna even hit the stun here, get a little cheeky heal on the paladin. I'm actually just gonna disable the beacon. So a little bit hectic so far, but I think we've recovered it now. Gonna hit a little cheeky cleave on the spitefuls there, Okay, right. So, like I said, a little bit unclean. I'm get I'm getting second then. But we've recovered it. And I don't ever think we were looking for a two chest in this anyway. I think realistically we all just want to time it. So what I'm going to be doing is focusing on that pack as that pack walks away. I'm going to be getting the beacon on the left. I'm going to get the beacon on the left when possible. So I'm going to run off and do a little bit of utility stuff here. Can't I go do damage? I'll get the other beacon. As much as it pains me to say, you do more than me. No faith. You might have heard that. I just got text in the background, so I do apologise. But we've got all the beacons except this one now. I probably, like I said, so I've been holding my cooldowns because I was doing the utility stuff. It just makes the key safer. I know it's safe to do. I'm not going to use my cooldowns because we got Bloodlust on boss, and this is literally the last pack. I'm going to use my empowerments because it's only a 30-second cooldown. I'll get next kick on Arcanist. So I don't know. Everything seems to be a little bit messy at the moment. We don't seem to have really found our rhythm like we did in Algathar. But the boss is in a really nice spot. Hopefully we can. Let's actually do. Let me just. It's dead anyway. We're going straight on boss. Yep. Yeah, so I don't think we've really found our rhythm in this run yet, but hopefully we'll get this down and we can start to settle some. Because of my caster, I get Blessing of Freedom privileges, which I really do enjoy. Our rotation at the moment's pretty perfect. A little bit unlucky with the orb there, but we still managed to keep our Eternity Surge off at the right time, holding a solid 80k DPS, which is pretty mad. Oh, lovely little Bloodlust proc as well. Super, super nice. Eternity Surge, and he's 10% away from being dead. Our damage here is absurdly good. So looking, I was just going through this and looking through where my biggest improvements are for damage now and like gear. The Broodkeeper stuff is the thing that I'm missing. Every week now, that is going to be my priority. Trying to get that stuff because it's obviously the on use on it is amazing. The stats on it are better than mine. Everything about it makes me want it. So that's really going to be my next step. I'm going to save my Pressing Roar and Stun for the big pack of imps up here. So in the last Quarter Stars I did, I actually used them on the first pack, the 4 pack just towards the end of this tunnel. And don't get me wrong, it was great. That pack died really well, but the next pack was an issue. Now, I have cooldowns and things that I didn't have then, so I don't think it would still be an issue, but it is one of those things that just for. Oof. Yeah, they have a lot more health than you think. So Monk can do Brew, so we will get that, which is really nice. We've got Brew, which is nice. Uh, Monk. Do we want to get Imps? I actually really messed up there. So I really messed up. Apparently, my fire breath went the wrong direction. So not great. But hey, we recovered it. So we will need to make sure that we are line of sighting here. Got a good angle where I can just do this, hopefully. The reason I throw down the Emerald Blossom there is because it's actually a very, very slight DPS increase. I am talking a minor DPS increase. If anyone does get caught, it does help them as well. It's just there's no reason not to use it while you're not DPSing. Unlucky there with the spawn, but we aren't going to get another one, so that's great. This is a particularly nasty mob, unfortunately. Just because of the amount of AoE damage she does, and there's like no way to stop it. That little bug, the disintegrate bug, does my absolute head in, and there's no way to really fix it. Yeah, we're not playing as well as we were a minute ago, ironically. Like, I recorded the Althor Academy literally right before this, and I felt like I played really well in that dungeon. In this one, not really. I feel like I'm kind of just holding on for dear life. But 17 minutes left. We've still got a little bit of percentage to do. Um, Obviously, two bosses, but I don't. I'm not worried. I think we've got more than enough DPS to get through these. And bang, she is dead. I've got Deep Breath and Oppressive Rule for the next set of imps when we get them. I'm getting second kick on Construct. So next kick is mine. What you can decide is like throughout the dungeon, if you are in a pug without comms. So I obviously understand that not everyone's going to have the opportunity to be in comms with people. You may not want to be in comms, all that good stuff. A situation like this where you kind of just decide who's getting the first kicks on important targets, or if you've got an auto marker, who's getting the first X kick, who's getting the first square kick, all that sort of stuff really does help. It really does make a difference, and you really should be doing it. Yeah, I'm going to press it raw. Let me get the stun first, then, if possible. Solid 400k DPS. What are you worried about? What a weird place to line of sight. Yeah, really nice from the group actually to kind of recover in that situation. The only thing we'll have to run a little bit earlier. I'm getting next kick. Apparently, we really, really enjoy this bridge. That's what I'm hearing here. I've got next kick. So a little bit messy, but we've recovered it again. That almost seems like the theme of this run so far is we've recovered it. Um, but hey, sometimes runs just be like that, you know. Sometimes things just don't go your way. Um, and I think that is mental. Tomes up again if we want to get that afterwards. Oh, that's perfect then, right? 2 and 2. Yeah, that's perfect. I was touched by filthy outsiders. Stop touching things. I've got a weak aura recently, which helps with quarter stars, and yeah, it really does. Like it just pops up and says life size Nightborn statue, mining, jewel crafting, pulls a lieutenant. It's perfect. Is it easier for me to stay in melee here? Because he's always going to go for me. Is it easier for me to stay in melee or just outside of melee? No, no, like it would be that basically. Oh no, I don't like that. No, no, I'm gonna stay on you guys because then it's the shockwaves are always gonna be in the same place. Life of a solo ranged. Yeah, so because I'm the only ranged person, so yeah, because I'm the only ranged, we've done all the mini bosses. This is it. We kill this and then we go boss. I think it's worth it to grab the tome though. Yeah, so being the only ranged means that a lot of mechanics are going to be aimed at me. It's not necessarily an issue. It's just I'll save Bloodlust for last again. Yeah, I'll get a second then. So again, just organizing now who's going to get which interrupt. It just makes life so much easier. Stun them if you can. I've got roar on them. Nice job. I've got burst. I've got burst for the next ones. So I'm not going to use this here. We want it for there. I've got no interrupt for next. So big burst there. You got next one, Cadia? I do. So I'm going to use a fire breath here into. I should have precasted that earlier. Into a pyre, into living flame. Big damage, lots of padding. Um, yeah, really, really, really smooth boss kill. And we've got the percentage from the boss upstairs. And you get to see my awesome baiting skills on the last boss. So all in all, like I said, I think there's been a lot of situations in this where it's kind of been we made it work, right? It wasn't the greatest, but it worked. The paladin here can find the mob, which is perfect, with his transmog legion shield, which is pretty crazy actually. No gloves, female pouch. Nice. Oh. Don't worry, Rake, I got you. I'm not going to use cooldowns on this now. I'm going to stack up here so the bats spawn on her, and you can heal better. Big damage. So this mob hits goddamn hard. A lot harder than I remember it hitting in Legion, ironically. And I don't like it. Like, it hits extremely hard. So we get the interrupt on the bat there. Going to use a cooldown on this one because it just hurts. But it's just going to disappear. I mean, look at this DPS, man. Absolutely insane. And then on the boss, everyone's going to be grouped together. Everyone's going to be grouped together, and I get to throw all the blade surges into one place. So as long as I don't screw up, it does help. I've heard it's not a guaranteed thing, but it does help. So I mean, 1 minute 16. It was actually not too far off for two chest, and we had a wipe. So consider that is pretty big. I'll bait all the things again. Oh, no ranged. It's perfect. So yeah, take a little drink here while we got some time. Come on, fess up. Who hasn't been here before? Yeah, Stick's leaving. Sick of it. Well, it's this long RP though. Come on now. I like that we've been stood it. Yeah, we've been stood it for a minute. She's like, I think there's someone here. That dude just pulled a yak out of his pocket. So we're going to try and keep our cooldowns up as long as possible. So wait for the first cast here, which is now Piercing Gale. It's only just because it's easier for me. I got stunned trying to clear. Sorry, I'm bad. Sorry, that was my fault. Yeah, I'll kite a minute. Okay, it's messy. So super messy from me. I mean, I did not play well at all in this situation, but um, you're safe. You're done. You're done. Super messy once again, but like I said, I think that's our motto tonight. But boss is about to go down. What loot do we get? Because that's really all anyone cares about, isn't it? I hate these videos where they never show the loot. I got nothing. We got an 18 Shadow Moon Burial Grounds. Sad face. No, no big loot. But yeah, that's 17 done, 18 on the way, and we're really close to Keystone Master. So, guys, thanks for watching, and more videos coming.